All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is the Hero Hour. I am the artist known as Andrew, and once again, I'm joined by my good friend and fellow artist, Avery. How's it going, man?
What's up?
All right, man. Oh, I'm very tired. I do not believe I'm going to be able to make the Drawing Blood live stream tonight. I don't think it's going to happen for me. I'm just too damn tired, and I got to get up early. Last week it was okay. Well, last week it wasn't okay. It was difficult because I got called into work later than normal, so I wasn't prepared. And then the week before, I knew I had Saturday off, so it was like not a big deal, you know? But once again, we're going to start with drawing in my sketchbook. Uh-oh. For some reason, my QuickTime just stopped. What's up with that, folks? Let me restart it. Let's see if we can get things going here.
I started to watch some of Ethan's stream this morning before I went to work. Forgot my headphones, so I couldn't finish it. When I came home, he had deleted it.
No way.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I wanted to watch that.
I was watching some of it last night, but I didn't get to finish because I went to bed.
Yeah, well, he deleted it.
Damn it. Why do they always do that?
I don't know, man.
All right, well, let's see here.
Because he was talking about some Dave Johnson stuff. I was like, oh, I want to see this because I can't stand that guy anymore. I used to be a big fan, and now I'm just not at all.
That's too bad. Yeah, I did listen to some of that, but
Because I'm not a fan of that dude anymore.
I wonder if it hurts his channel if he takes that down.
No, it helps his channel. Those streams hurt his channel.
Oh, you know what I thought was really funny? I don't know if you watch any of Doug's streams or any of that, but
I watch Doug sometimes. Yeah, I like Doug.
He had Nick Rekieta and his wife on, and they were doing a stream. And what's so funny is when I brought up the screen and the stream started, you know how you have those little yellow dots that show where the advertisements are? It's like in the first quarter of the video, there was like 6 or 7 of them. And then the rest of the video, there was nothing. It was like really weird, but I don't know if you get to choose where your where the advertisements hit your video or not, but
you can once you're fully monetized.
Oh, okay. All right, I hit the record button. I'm going to white box me, and we are going to start this evening working on the sketchbook. And let me find my pencil. Let's see. Got a whole bunch of sketches in here so far this year. Actually, what's today's date? The 17th or 18th? The 18th. So this will be my 18th sketch of the year. All right. I don't know, 18. Is that a good year? Is that a good time? Maybe I do something involving 18. I don't know. 18 dwarves. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. All right, I'm going to turn off the auto. All right. And here we go. All right. What do I want to draw? What do I need to draw? Oh, you know what I need to draw? I have an idea for a new bad guy that may be involved in a later story. Let's see here. So what are you working on tonight? I mean, I'm sure I could guess, but...
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay. Okay. You don't have to work on nothing. But,
I'm trying to go through old photos, trying to find some reference material for something.
Oh, okay.
So I can't screen share because I don't know what the reference might be.
Gotcha. No, I hear you.
Because Photoshop doesn't show you thumbnails of what things look like. You just see the file type. So it might be something that could get your channel struck.
Yeah, let's not share something like that then.
Because I have so much stuff I've taken over the years, and I don't know what. I don't always know what's what on the disc.
No, I gotcha. I gotcha.
Because I'm working on this White Wolf thing, and I'm behind.
Oh, yeah.
Where I want to be.
Did you see the trailer for the next John Wick movie?
No.
Did you like the John Wick movies or no?
No.
No?
No, they're awful.
Oh, I thought
Just
they were
kidding.
great.
Yeah, I liked them. I just want to mess with you.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, you can't be my friend no more if you don't like the John Wick movies.
I don't like the John Wick movies.
You can't go back on it now. You already said you liked them.
I hate them. They're awful. Keanu Reeves is the worst.
It's the best acting Keanu Reeves has done in a long time,
There's no acting in it.
That's why it's so great, All it is gunplay and,
What are you talking about? He was amazing in Dracula.
Actually, he was really good in Dracula.
He was awful.
You didn't like his fake British accent?
Dude, it was trash. I love that movie, but he was trash.
Well,
oh my god, it's a vampire. Whoa. he still wasn't far enough removed from Bill and Ted.
Yeah, I know. But at least he tried something,
Yeah, the movie overall is good. But he's a bad choice. He was a bad choice. It happens.
Well, who else would you have gotten to do it?
I don't know. I don't remember who was a young popular actor at the time.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, that would have been awful. That little I hate that guy.
Brad Pitt. No, Brad Pitt I don't think was around then, was he?
If he was, he wasn't known.
Yeah, he didn't come to prominence till what's the one? Some Thelma and Louise. That was like the first movie that he got known for. Oh, I'm sure that was one of your favorites, right? Actually, that came out while we were in high school. Because I remember, I don't think I went.
It was a while before he got known. It's just some people noticed it.
Yeah. Well, I know that came out during high school days because I know Jen and Monica went to see it in the theater. I can't remember if I was with them. I don't think I was. I think I got out of that one. But I know Dracula came out while we were dating because the one thing I remember about the Dracula movie is Jen and I went and saw it in the theater. And we had gotten into an argument after I had bought the tickets. I had already bought the tickets for the theater, for the movie. And then we got into an argument and we were like debating whether or not we were even going to go see the movie now because she was so mad at me. And I'm looking at her going like, but I already bought the tickets. So we ended up going anyway. And I don't think we talked to each other the entire time we were there. And that woman still married me. You believe that?
Yeah, horrible.
Well,
I guess I'll have to finish this tomorrow. I'm not going to find this tonight. I wanted to finish this piece tomorrow.
Do you need to take new reference shots? I mean,
no.
I would gladly pose for you.
Yeah, no.
What? You don't think I could do it?
No.
Or is that a yeah? You know I can't do it.
No.
Okay. Oh, we're so quiet tonight. Sorry, guys. I'm just tired. I may actually try to go to bed at a decent hour. I got to tell you about some stuff that's going on, but it's not stream worthy. So I'll tell you about it tomorrow when I see you. You're like, oh no, he's going to tell me something. All right.
What are you babbling about?
I was just saying, I have something I want to tell you, but I don't want to, it's not stream worthy.
But I don't want to know about it.
I know. That's why I said, yeah, I know. That's why I said I'll wait till tomorrow.
What's wrong with you?
I'll wait till tomorrow when you're a captive audience to me. You can't run away.
You're so messed up, dude.
I'm not messed up. Dude, you know I'm perfect.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, I have a funny story to tell you. So, my boss, who was going on vacation starting today, so he decided he was only going to work. He was going to work from home for half the day, and then he was going to start his vacation. And I told him, I said, "Hey, if you're not going to be here on Friday, can I just work from home?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." Hey, D, how's it going? He says, "Misfit Corner Comics, the sleepy hour." Yeah, well, I'm gonna try. We're gonna try to fix that. I promise. We're gonna try. And so I went ahead and worked from home today, which I haven't done. The last time I did was the day we had all the flat tires. It's not something I normally do. I prefer to go into the office because I can get more work done at my terminal at work in my office than I can sitting here at home. You know, I don't have cats crawling all over the table, and I don't have, other people, asking me for stuff, which actually this morning it wasn't too bad. Nobody, Ayla left for work, Raphael left for work, Mike slept in. So it was just me and the damn cats and Charlie, of course. And, I had a stopping point at around 11 because I was only working till noon anyway. But I said, I'm going to go and get some breakfast. And I realized it was already 11. So, I kind of missed the breakfast hour. So I said, screw it. I'm just going to go get lunch. And of course, the Chinese place that I like is right down the street. So that was my goal. And I knew they started serving lunch at 11. So I'm like, perfect timing. So I step out the front door. I start heading towards the car. And a car pulls up in front of the house. And I'm like, oh God, no, who could it be? I'm hungry. I want to go eat. And somebody's pulled up in front of the house. Well, it was two old ladies. And they came out and they just wanted to, come by and talk and read scripture and so forth, that kind of thing. And when the one lady walked up, I said, can I help you all? And she said, we're looking for Raphael. And I'm like, yes, they're not here for me. They're here for him. And the great excuse was is that he wasn't there. He was at work, which was true. He wasn't there. He was at work. So I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. He's at work right now. And I said, is there a message I can give him or whatnot? And the one old lady says, well, I just came by to read him a scripture piece. And I'm like, oh, okay. I said, if you want to leave him something, that's fine. Well, she goes, I don't have anything to leave him. But she goes, but if you don't mind, I'll just read the scripture piece to you. And I'm like,
go away.
She gets out her little thing and she gets ready to start. And I'm like, ma'am, I am so sorry. I am on my way to work. I've got to go. I just left because I was actually literally walking out of the house as they pulled up. I said, ma'am, I'm so sorry. And she's like, oh, that's no problem. I said, listen, he's a 9 to 5 kind of guy, you know, so if you want to come back after 5 and look for him and she goes, oh, we'll just stop by on Sunday. And I'm like, perfect. Come by on Sunday. That's when he's here.
That's so messed up, dude.
And
so messed up.
And what's so funny is when he got home from work, I said, hey, I just wanted to let you know these ladies came by for you. And he's like, he was sitting on the front porch when they came up, I guess, a week or 2 ago. And he was the only one there. So he kind of, is the one that talked to him. So that's how they got his name and they knew to ask for him. And I'm like, man.
He made the mistake of being polite.
He did. And I said, hey, they're going to come back looking for you. They don't know my name. They don't know anybody else who lives here's name. They know Raphael's name.
Yeah, I'm not nice to this type of people when they knock on my door. I'm more or less. I'm really not into. I'm really not into. And I'm nice about it. I'm nice about it. I'm not nice about it.
Oh, I can understand that. No.
You come to my house unsolicited and bother me, you get what you get. Don't make that mistake.
Well, people are like, we want to tell you about our church. I'm really not interested. I'm not. They said, are you religious? I'll tell them, yeah, sure. But I'm not interested in your stuff. Sorry. But they're going to come back and visit him on Sunday.
Oh,
I said, please do. Please do.
Why are you so bad to that boy? He's a good boy.
I'm not bad to him. I just thought it was funny.
He's a good kid. What if he ends up your son-in-law? Come on.
Hey, that could happen,
Exactly.
They mentioned it. We went out to dinner the other night a little bit ago, and he mentioned something about that and said, what do you all think about that? And I'm like, okay, well, we will one day have to have words and talk about it. But I mean, if that's what the girl wants to do, that's what the girl wants to do, But I tell you what, if they do decide that's what they want to do, they need to get the frick out of my house. I mean, technically it's not my house, but you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
You cannot be married and living at home with your parents. That's not how this works.
Some people have had to do it.
Oh, I know. But it's not. Nope. So I don't know if they've been talking about. I know they've been talking about finding a new place, but I did purposely tell them, take your time, make sure you got enough money, because the last thing I want you to do is move out and then 6 months later, hey, can we move back in? So be prepared. You know what it takes. Just
Yeah, save up several months' rent, not just your down payment.
Yep. I told them. I said, you have an opportunity right now to be better prepared. Nobody's here trying to kick you out or rush you out or force you out. I mean, hell, I think in the last 6 months, I've only brought it up like twice. I don't mind having them here. They're good kids. They're not a pain in my ass, but they're going to want to leave someday soon.
Sure.
But I want to make sure that they can do it and not hurt themselves. Wow. There's that thing where people want to rush and get out into the world, and they're not really prepared, and they fall down on their face. And
yeah, it's necessary.
Yep.
It's necessary. It has to happen.
Well, they've both already been out there a little bit, you know, so they've experienced it, but they've been given an opportunity to, you know, do it a second time, but this time be better prepared.
Man, I have found some old artwork I thought was long gone.
Oh yeah?
I thought accidentally had gotten destroyed or lost.
Sketchbook type of stuff?
No, it's not good enough for that. It's all trash. Anything older than a couple years is trash. Although there's a couple of things I want to rework and redo.
Oh, okay. Well,
but it's just for me, for my own art. I mean, it's not like anybody's looking for it.
Well, you never know. Oh. When you rework it, it could be a sellable piece, you know.
No one buys my art, dude. Stop.
Well, I'm not saying they don't, but you got to think positive. People are going to flock to you, you know. They're eventually going to flock to you. D says he's getting Raphael ready for the nightmare father-in-law future. Well, I've asked him before. I said, I mean, he's met my in-laws and he's met my parents, and obviously he's met me. And I've always said to him, I said, are you ready for the craziness that is this family? Now, I haven't met his mom or dad yet. I believe they both live here in town, and
he needs to. He'll run.
Well,
smart boy.
Yeah, if he's a smart kid, once he meets my my parents and my wife's parents, he would be wise to run. But you know, my daughter's a really sweet girl. You know, she might be worth it to stick around for. You know. Oh, what a sucker! All right. Notification from Travelocity. Travelocity, for some reason, wants me to travel. I don't know why. I don't think I've ever used them for anything. But, oh well. Oh. All right. So what do you got anything happening this weekend other than working?
No, that's all I have time for.
Okay. Well, I'm almost done with that Lego display that I was working on, and I got a few minutes to work on it today, and I cut the last of the wood pieces and secured it to it. Now I just need to put the Lego base pieces on it, and then it'll be ready to go.
That sounds awful.
I'm looking forward to working on that.
Well, I don't wish you luck with that because it sounds horrible.
Well, see, that's where we're both so different in the fact that I think getting an opportunity to work on that kind of stuff is fun and exciting. And
yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, you're wrong.
More oftentimes than not, I'm wrong. I recognize that fact.
Dude, I'm busting your balls. If you want to make Lego videos and stuff, make Lego videos and stuff.
Mike and I are going to go see a movie this weekend. We're going to go see Glass.
Yeah. Okay.
M. Night Shyamalan's newest one.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to that because I loved both the prequel movies, I guess you could say. Unbreakable and Split were both really good movies. I enjoyed them.
Okay. I don't have time to go see movies.
Did you ever watch Split?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. That's the best I can say about it.
You know, I was just thinking, what was the last M. Night Shyamalan movie I saw in the theaters? And I was gonna say, I know I saw.
I don't think I've ever seen any of his movies in the theater.
I think I was gonna say the last one I know for sure was Signs with Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin
Joaquin Phoenix. Did I say
God. You said Joaquin?
Joaquin.
Joaquin.
That's what is
wrong with you?
I don't know.
It's okay. Let's say it was the first time you've ever seen or heard his name. I get it, but you've heard his name many.
I have. I just screwed it up.
Go, Joaquin.
Yeah, I know. I just messed it up. That's all right.
Queen Latifah. Yes, Andrew. Queen Latifah. You got it right.
But I think the last of his movies that I saw in the theater was Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, he was in that live action turd?
He directed that live action turd.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Actually, I didn't think it was
Shamalama Ding Dong. Yes, it's a turd. I couldn't watch it.
I didn't think it was a turd. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I actually.
As the man who owns Fantastic Four on Steel Bookcase.
Okay, I was going to finish what I was saying though. You messed me up. Good. I liked the movie because I had not watched the cartoon show at the point that we went and saw the movie. But both Jen and Michael had seen the series, and they were not thrilled. And I was like, "Oh, I thought it was okay. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad." And then I watched the cartoon, and then you realize, yeah, it really was bad.
Yeah, it's a turd.
Yeah.
M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong had this he had a long run of real stinkers.
Well, I thought The Woods was good.
The Woods?
Yeah, the one with the girl from the Jurassic World movies, where she played
The Village.
The Village. Why did I say The Woods?
Bryce Howard.
There you go.
Daughter.
Okay, do you have the IMDb opened up? Because you know I'm going to screw these names up. So
Bryce Howard, it's Opie's daughter.
Yes, I knew that part.
Yeah, I've seen the movie. I bought it hoping it would be good. I hadn't seen it, so I found it like real cheap. I bought it. I was like, "Oh, this movie's not bad. It's kind of cool. Now it's just a blind girl scared in the woods. This movie sucks."
It wasn't that bad. I liked it.
Again,
the man who owns Fantastic Four
and Steel Bookcase. Oh yeah, and Baywatch, Steel Bookcase. The new Baywatch, Steel Bookcase. I liked it. You like everything.
Yeah, I know. That's why my reviews. Nobody listens to my reviews.
Yeah, here's Andrew's review of the new anything. He liked it.
That's not 100% true. There are things I don't like. I just don't share them. Wait a minute. D says, please do a detailed review of Breakable. I'm wondering if you want to spend money on the movie. It's Unbreakable. Did I say Breakable?
Yeah.
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me if I screwed that up. Too.
Yeah. You can't stop yourself. You're like when I say M. Night Shyamalan's name, M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong, I'm doing it on purpose.
Hey, I at least said his name right. At least I hope I did.
Jamiroquai.
It's not his name.
I don't know. You're saying it. I don't know who you're talking about. You could be talking about all of them.
No. I remember seeing Signs in the theater because there was a point where I was just really into the movie and it was getting very, very suspenseful. And I jumped and Jen kind of leaned over. Are you okay? I was like, I'm fine. But she doesn't get into movies nearly as much as I do. You know, I think she can buy
into everything.
She can remember when she's watching a movie that it's a movie, where sometimes I get into it to the point where, it has an effect on me. I become immersed in the movies. I feel stress. I feel anxiety, watching a movie.
You suck.
Yeah, whatever. I'm sure there are lots of people out there that do that. When they watch a movie, they really get...
They're suckers.
A good movie can...
They're the kind of people that go see Titanic 5 times. Let me guess, you saw Titanic 5 times.
My own Titanic. I've watched it many times. I don't think I saw it in the theaters, though, to be honest with you.
I've never seen Titanic.
You've never seen Titanic?
Proudly.
Well, then I won't spoil it for you. I won't tell you how it ends.
Proudly. See, that was funny.
D says, after listening to your taste in movies, never mind, no review needed.
Exactly. He's like,
hey, Tungsten. He says, Tungsten says, I liked Unbreakable, but not sure we'll go watch Glass. Well, I have wanted, ever since Unbreakable, M. Night Shyamalan has been talking about a sequel to Unbreakable. And once you got to like the last scene in Split, and you saw it that he connected it to Unbreakable, it was like, yes, this is great, this is fantastic for people who liked Unbreakable. So the fact that we've wanted an Unbreakable sequel for a long time.
Yeah, highly in demand. Everybody wants it.
You are not going to get me down by saying crap like that.
Yeah, I am.
Because I know it's true.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Trust me. I can drag you down to my level anytime I want, whenever I want.
Whatever. I don't think
rent-free inside your skull, 24/7. I even have to pay property taxes.
I don't think you have that kind of control over me.
Sure I do.
No, I don't think you do.
I own you.
No, you don't. Don't listen to this guy. He doesn't know what he's talking about, guys. He thinks he knows what he's talking about, but...
Make me a sandwich, bitch.
Do you want mayonnaise or mustard on it?
I am not finding the reference I'm looking for. I can't find. Where's that disc? Oh my god!
Is this something that's like years and years old?
Yeah. It's a disc of just poses I took of just people just standing around like they would be like having like conversations or something. Right. Instead of using like the stock photos you can go get. When I lived with Alan and Helen and we were like doing all the art shows and I was doing illustration jobs all the time.
Yep.
I just took tons and tons and tons of photos. So I have like my own photo reference for poses. So I don't have to use a lot of stock stuff.
You just have no idea where it's at.
I just have no idea where the disc I'm looking for that has this stuff at. Because the project I took a lot of this for died.
Mm.
So it was for a book years ago that died. So it's not like I've drawn these poses 100 times and different stuff. I haven't. That book died. I did the first issue and part of the second issue, and it never went anywhere. It never happened. It never got published. It's never seen the light of day.
It's the one I'm thinking of, right?
I don't know.
Sci-fi story?
No.
Oh, okay. So it's something different?
No, yeah, it's something I did with Dwight after we did Pooh. We were going to do something else, and falling out. When a falling out happens with a publisher, everybody drops you.
Yeah.
D-bags.
Oh boy, oh boy.
It really doesn't take much. For almost everybody to turn on you.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can. Well, let me just.
Can you recreate the stuff? I mean, if you had a model.
No. Oh no, I could take new photos. I could take new pictures.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm just looking for an arm, like someone standing slightly off camera, and I just want because it's so close up. I want the folds in the fabric to look real and not like comic book folds. Because I had a reference for all the other characters in the shot.
Right.
So the folds look like folds, not comic book art folds. They look like real folds because it's a fully digital piece.
I got you.
So I want the folds to look like real folds. Meh.
So how old are these reference photos? Probably 10, 15 years old, or
at least 10. Close to 10. Close to 10. Close to 10.
Dude, you may never find them.
Well, I found the disc not that long ago.
Oh, so recently you found it then?
Yeah, a few months ago I came across it. So it's in this massive stack of discs I have. Like I just came across photos I took from the hotel at the last HeroCon, one of the last HeroCons we went to.
Right.
Or actually it was from an earlier HeroCon, and those are where I scanned photos. Didn't have digital then. I believe that folder was all scanned stuff.
All right, what do you think of my character design that I did this evening?
Oh my god.
You're not even looking, are you?
You mean, no, I'm looking through discs and discs. I don't know.
What do I have you for, you know?
Looks okay. It looks okay. I don't want you to feel good about yourself. It looks okay.
Yeah, okay.
It looks cool, dude.
It's an idea for a bad guy. A future bad guy.
Really?
Yep.
That's a bad guy?
In Hero's world, yes.
Oh. I guess so.
I mean, in your world, it'd be, you know, like your next door neighbor, but in Hero's world.
Yeah.
Oh, I really need to go out and get a new whiteout pen. I think all the ones I have are either dead or dying. Oh, wait a minute. This one might actually.
What the heck is this disc?
Would you find something good?
I can't tell what this disc is. What is this disc?
Maybe it's the one you're looking for.
No, it's a Memorex CD. But that's an old CD. So this isn't the disc I'm looking for because it's a CD. That should have told me right out of the way. But I can't read anything that's on it. It's something.
All right. I actually like this one. Actually, this is like, of all the sketches I've done so far, I've liked 2 or 3 a lot.
Uh-huh.
And I liked my my Zorro Fox.
Yeah.
I liked the Tiger Girl. I liked her, even though she still needs some more work. I like the Bat, who is a bad guy.
Yeah.
And that's about it. And then I like this guy. I have an idea for who he is and what he is and where he comes in the story, but we'll see. All right.
Wow, I can't believe I just found a disc that says Vista Drive from the old scanner when I had to use Vista.
Oh wow, that's got to be old.
Yeah. Oh, that scanner's still awesome. It's just old.
Yeah.
There's people out there that still want that scanner, man. Crazy. Even though you can get newer ones for like $200, because back when I bought it, scanners that size were $1,500 to $2,000.
Yeah. Well, I went to the comic book shop today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Actually, I wanted to go to a second comic book shop. I wanted to go by Borderlands and check out the 50-cent bins because the guy that supplies the 50-cent bins is having a show in town this weekend. And usually before he does the show or after he does the show, he refreshes all the 50-cent bins. So I wanted to go see if they had gotten new stuff in there or not. And I never made it by, so I may try to go by tomorrow or maybe we'll go by Sunday. I don't know. But I did...
I need to go pick up some books. Pick up whatever there. I'm sure there's a couple of comics.
But I went by Coliseum at Riverside. because my wife had her doctor's appointment, which is like right down the street from there. And I said, hey, honey, since we're running early, can I swing by the comic book store? Do you mind? And she's like, nah, go ahead. I'm like, yes, my wife's so awesome. You know, she lets me go to the comic book store. But I just picked up 3 things. I'll show you what I picked up. Oh, that's not what I wanted to pick up. I picked up Isola number 6 came out. This is the next part of the next storyline. What I thought was interesting about this book is after issue 5, they put out the trade that collected all the issues, but then they took like a 3-month break, and now they're back up again. So I'm okay with that. I mean, comics that have that art that looks this gorgeous, you know, it's worth it. You know, if you got to wait the next several more months for the next issue to come out. But the other thing they had was they had this free Isola preview prologue book. And this was a free book, so they didn't charge you for this, which is pretty cool. But I guess there was a 5-part story that was serialized in issues of Motor Crush, which is that Babstar book. And they went ahead and collected those 5, which is like 10 pages total, because it was 2 pages each, plus some of these initial designs and sketches by Carl Kerschel. And they gave this away free, you know, kind of as a little primer for the new storyline starting up. So I'm like, that is so freaking awesome. That's such a great idea. But it was pretty. It was very nice to look at. And then the last thing I picked up was Middle West number 3. This is the one written by Scotty Young and with art by Jorge Corona, C-O-R-O-N-A, Corona. Okay. But yeah, this is a really pretty book. I really like this one. And I actually, what's so funny is while we were at the doctor's office, I went ahead and read all 3 of these since, you know, I didn't have anything else better to do. But I realized I had picked up issue 2 of Middle West, but I hadn't read it yet. So I've got both issues. I got all the issues. I just haven't read all of them. So, well, that's all right. D says, too bad comic books don't cost 50 cents anymore. When I was a kid, I had $5 and I walked away with 10 comics. Kids can't afford the hobby anymore. No, that's not actually true, D. That's not true. If you have a good store that has like a nice 50-cent bin type of backstock, you can still go in, spend $10 and walk out with 20 comics. Our stores here.
Comics, man. New comics.
Yeah, no. You don't want to buy new comics anyway, and you know it. So quit complaining.
What he's talking about is new comics.
Yeah, I know, but there are stores that do 50-cent bins. And as a matter of fact, I think 2 of the 4 stores in town that we go to have 50-cent bins. So, and have a lot of them. Not just a small stack, but a lot of them. So, actually, the one store here, Borderlands, that we go to, that's the only reason why I go there. I rarely ever pick up new books there. I always look for 50-cent bins. That's where Avery got his Dracula books, right?
I didn't get them at the 50-cent bin, though.
No, you didn't get them out of the 50-cent bin, but you got them at that store.
I have found a few in the 50-cent bin, though.
Here's something else I thought was interesting. So, you remember Comic Shop News? It's like a newspaper thing that you pick up. That sometimes the comic book stores, they actually buy them and they give them away to their customers. Well, this was this week's version. Now, I don't know if this is the current one or maybe if these were leftovers, but I thought it was interesting that I opened this up, and of course it's got, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy on the front, but this was thicker than the normal Comic Shop News. So I said, ooh, maybe it's something special. So I opened it up, and there's an article about Guardians of the Galaxy, which is okay, that's cool. So I opened it up even more, and you got a big old advertisement for Invaders, and there's another, you know, there's another article about Captain Marvel. And then I opened it up further, and there's a huge page advertising Black Widow, and then they're talking about X-Men, and then I opened it up further, and they're talking about Conan, and they're talking about these one-shots that are coming out in January and February from Marvel. Nothing I'm interested in. And then there's this double page splash for the War of the Realms #1 with the fantastic Art Adams art on it. This is like a little mini poster. I mean, it's very cool. And then I'm flipping through this thing, and all it is Marvel stuff. Even the advertisements, Spider-Man, Marvel Rising, Conan, even the back cover, it's all Marvel. Every single page, every single advertisement in this thing was all Marvel. This isn't comic shop news. This is a free Marvel newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
You know the idea of the shill media, you know?
Mm-hmm.
This is absolutely 100% comic shop news shilling for Marvel.
Yeah, they probably paid for it.
Yeah, well, I know they paid for it, but oh well.
What? Oh yeah.
Actually, last week I picked well, that's the reason why I think that was a leftover, because last week I got this one, which was number 1647, and this one that I got today was 1646, which means it was one that they had a whole bunch left over of. But this one is like the regular one. It has Marvel on the cover, and it's got Marvel on the inside. But when you open it up, it's got Detective, you know, Batman Who Laughs, Batgirl, it's Young Justice, Shazam, Chaos Comics, Battlestar Galactica. I mean, it's got everybody in it, you know. It's highlighting all the different publishers, or the major publishers, I should say. This is what Comic Shop News is, not that piece of crap that I got where it's nothing but Marvel propaganda. Oh well, that just bothered me a little bit, you know. I was like, come on, guys. But you know, it's all right. I was trying to see if there's anything. Oh, I have new Legos to show you. I got some new blind packs. This one is Lucy and the Alien Invader, which is pretty silly in the fact that if you got the big set for Ultra Kitty and Warrior Lucy, it's the same Lucy figure and the same Alien figure, just different colors. So, oh well. I know I'm excited about that. I look forward to putting that together. Oh, and I got the other one I got today was the Lego City popcorn cart, which is really cute. This one's actually open because I already put it together. I made a video of it earlier. Look forward to that sometime this weekend. I know you're all out there looking forward to it. Avery, this is where you go, no, not Legos.
I'm not looking.
Okay, don't look. Don't look.
I'm not looking.
Let me find other stuff to show. Oh, here we go. This is the Steelbook case edition of The Death of Superman, the DC animated series, the animated movie. This one wasn't bad, but it was kind of set in the 52 universe, the new 52 universe, even though it told the story of Batman fighting Doomsday. But check out the back cover. This is really cool. I like that. It's a nice back cover.
Yeah, I didn't like that movie.
Oh, I liked it. Well, the sequel,
the Death of Superman, I didn't like it.
Yeah. Well, let's look at the inside, because looking at the inside.
You've had that for a while.
I have, but I haven't done a review of it, so you know.
Yeah, no, I tried to start watching it. I was like, why are they making this again, and why are they making it inferior to the one they did before? That's not how you're supposed to do things.
Yeah, well,
that's the opposite of how you're supposed to do it.
The sequel to this, which is the Reign of the Supermen. I'll actually show you the image from that. This is the new DC Universe movie, animated movie that's coming out. Matter of fact, let me look at the date. I know it's coming out this month. The 29th of January. How far away is that? What's today's date? The 18th? So it's like a week and a half away. But this is the Steelbook case for this is a Target exclusive, which I'm going to get, especially since I have 2 $5 off gift cards for Target. So picking that up for $10 off, be worth it. But that is definitely on my list of 2 gets. This one doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's the same kind of painted, bland cover art, but, you know. Now, do you remember this age? This age of Batman, of Superman, when they had right after the death of Superman, where they had the 4 different Supermen come and take his place?
I didn't buy any of that stuff, man.
No?
No. I remember it. It's just I thought it all looked like shit.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is that all 4 of these characters are still around, but they're not necessarily, you know, in the same, not genre, but the same, you know, type of character. Like Cyborg Superman has gone on to become like a really bad guy. Steel's still around. Superboy just came back in the new Young Justice series, and the last son of Krypton. I'm not sure whatever happened to him. I'm sure he's still around. I think he became a bad guy as well. 2 of these guys became bad guys, and 2 of them are still heroes. So I guess that counts, right? You know, there's only like 4 Steelbook cases coming out this month. We had Halloween, which came out this week. Then next week is The Land of the Lustrous, which I believe is some type of anime. I don't know anything about it. Then you have Reign of the Supermen, which is the Target exclusive on the 29th, as well as Hunter Killer, which is the movie, the sub movie with Gerard Butler and Gary Oldman. So I don't know. I haven't heard if that was any good or not, but you know, if you put it in a Steelbook case, there's a really good chance I'll give it a shot. So as long as I can get it at a good price, I'll probably pick it up. Oh, well. All right. Well, guys, D, Tungsten, I appreciate you guys coming by and checking it out. I got my drawing done, which I'm happy about. We looked at some comics and talked about Steelbook cases. So, yeah, none of that. None of that's going to get clipped into another video. It was too short. But I appreciate you guys coming by and checking us out. Now, we'll be back on Monday, 7:30 Eastern time. If you guys want to stop by and say hi, we'll be continue working on Hero and drawing sketches. And if Avery's caught up with his project that he's working on now, maybe he'll do some coloring for us. But if not, that's okay. They always like seeing what you're working on, man. You know that?
No, they don't.
I think that's what they come here for. They want to see your color work. So.
No one cares.
All right, everybody. Appreciate you coming by,
guys.
and we'll see you next time. All right, and make sure you hit the thumbs up. I don't know if it does anything or not, but I appreciate it when you do. What's that?
Nothing.
Did you say I don't deserve it?
Maybe.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right. Bye, everybody.